Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another Stargate SG-1 episode. This is Season 1, Episode 13, titled Spirits. Last episode we were introduced to the Tok'ra. Hoping we get to see them again sooner than later. I think it could be a really good dynamic in the Stargate universe to utilize them. I'd say not utilize them too much, but certainly, yes, having them occur maybe occasionally will be a good thing. Maybe not. I don't think there's much more else to be said. You should get this episode this week and the next episode this week as well if you're on Patreon. So if you're on YouTube, you'll just get this episode, and that is all this week, and the next one next week. So I don't think there's anything else, so without further ado, let's just get straight on into this episode.
Trinium.
Oh, Trinium.
Connor and SG-11 discovered it on a routine exploratory mission on planet PXY-887.
I remember hearing about this. It's supposed to be 100 times lighter and stronger than steel.
That's a sample of raw trinium.
Okay.
Brittle for manufacturing because of its impurities.
So we've got a
We
new
commissioned
material,
SG-11
or mineral.
to extract more trinium samples from the planet. As of this morning, they are 48 hours overdue for the weekly check-in. It's time to find out why.
Any indigenous people on the planet?
Well, not according to a preliminary sweep.
Oh, shit.
Everyone all right?
No. Oh. No.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Damn, that's nasty.
They also want to avoid further upsetting the indigenous people.
Meaning they don't want to risk losing the trinium.
Your secondary objective. My superiors have ordered me to remind you to be diplomatic.
Yes, sir.
Just as I would be.
Maybe not like that.
SG-1, you have a goal.
Yeah, the only really Native American things is what I've seen on TV. I'm trying to think of an example.
First command. Cool.
Supernatural,
I'll do my best, sir.
I know you will, Cat.
you know, that's pretty much it. And maybe some of the crime programs I watch. I don't know if it's Medium or Law and Orders. But yeah, I really do not know anything about Native Americans, practically.
Affirmative. At location now.
It's interesting. I would have thought the Jafar would have believed in more, you know, supernatural sort of stuff.
Captain Carter.
You know, I would have thought the Gould would have made certain that there was supernatural stuff.
Zales?
He's...
Hi. We were just stretching our legs.
Water. Warn your kind not to return. I guess you didn't.
But how did he get the
Oh, no, we
iris code?
understood. But warning or no warning, it's not our custom to abandon our friends.
I could introduce you to Zels, and we could
He must have
resolve
tortured them.
misunderstanding.
So what you're...
But whatever it is, no matter how ridiculous it may seem, just...
She's probably feeling a little
She's right
stupid.
there.
I can only see a wolf, Tonani. A beautiful animal, granted, but not a spirit.
You can't see the wind either, Sam, but you know it's there. You
True.
can hear it. You can feel it. You can see its effects on the trees. It's the same with the spirits. You see a wolf, but Takaya is there.
Apologize for any misunderstanding you've had with our friends.
If you would release them, we'd be very grateful.
I like the way Daniel
Did you hear
can
that?
do that.
I'm almost sure that he said he would release them.
I believe I heard it also.
Is that what you heard?
Power of suggestion.
What I heard was a little different.
It's interesting because I don't think they've really dealt with any supernatural sort of thing on Stargate before. I mean, you can correct me if I'm
How
wrong,
does it feel to see the wind, Sam?
but I'm pretty sure that this is the first time they've sort of looked at
So,
a supernatural approach.
I can't say my head feels like I jumped
Down the river.
Our people may need more than the river can provide, but we don't wish to shorten your supply. Now, we do have other mining methods that are less destructive.
Perhaps Tonane could return with you through the circle of standing water and see these methods.
Yeah, that's a solution. Have any of your people ever traveled through the circle before?
The spirits say it's too dangerous. Can't be that dangerous. They're alive. And I love to travel.
It's interesting. He's sort of
Great, and it's settled.
disobeying the spirits. I suppose the spirits
So, the
are.
others agreed to allow.
I'm convinced that our way is best.
Grandfather may have actually come from here.
From here?
I mean, well, show you.
Depends when they were taken from this planet, I suppose.
His mind's made up.
That's unfortunate.
This is
Worked before.
I've got assurances
this
that
is
it will
so
only be
wrong.
a small exploratory operation with much less damage to the mountainside. And hopefully, what they don't know won't hurt them. Dismissed.
It's frickin' awful. It's wrong.
Sweet.
Colonel, we should go back in there.
It's-
He's very upset.
Yeah, so am
I think Tilk might be more sympathetic to the General's point of view regarding this, but certainly I'm not. I think it's disgusting.
Me, Captain, was
A drill, I repeat. Not a drill.
What's that song mean, Daniel?
If you know where he is, take me to him. Otherwise, if you harm him or myself, your people will never be returned to you.
We don't respond well to threats.
Neither do we.
Yeah, I get it. But I also don't
Anyway, like
You
I was
know.
saying, this is a store.
support what they're doing.
The reason we store things is so that we always have them on hand, like this.
Can I? If he was Jack, he'd probably answer.
In the world of my origin, there were beings who pretended to be gods, so they could conquer my people and rule with fear. Perhaps that is the way of your spirits.
I don't think so.
So sorry for your people talk.
Okay, from what I overheard, they won't destroy the base until they've found Taname.
Clearly, we must convince the aliens they will make no further attempts to extract trinium from their world.
The fact is, we got caught plotting behind closed doors.
So true.
I don't know how we can convince them our word is good for squat. I mean, my God, we shot that one. We come across any more of them, I don't think it's going to be a very long conversation.
Okay. But we can...
So they're not really supernatural beings, they're just aliens with power.
Okay. I give you my word that we'll give up this mining operation.
Your word means nothing.
We could trust you. Your superiors will not be swayed by
That,
your own.
that's exactly my point.
Us. No. The Salish people you so honor came from this world. Even now, they value the natural world far more than technology.
Trust them.
Fine, Jack.
Oh, wait! What about our friends?
I didn't even think
Friends
of
are
that
right
myself.
beside you, Daniel.
I didn't even think about that.
Colonel O'Neill?
I'll explain it all later.
Basically, you were caught plotting. Okay, so that was Season 2, Episode 13, Spirits of Stargate SG-1. I'm not sure I was all that fond of this episode. I get what they were trying to do. I didn't like, in the slightest, the way General Hammond and the Pentagon were acting. I felt what they were suggesting was disgusting. It was totally wrong. Morally, ethically, everything. It was wrong in every single way. I found myself a little bored with that episode, but I did find it interesting at the same time. Let me just hide that. Yeah, so it sort of had... It was interesting while being a bit boring. I don't know how well that represented Native Americans. Don't know at all. If it's, any accuracy to that at all, or if it's completely fictionalized. We start off with an arrow being shot through the Stargate, Native American design. Captain Carter gets her first command, and they go and try and find SG-11. Once they're on this planet, it's like they completely disappeared. They found a clan crest, I think they called it. Sort of like a story of what happened to them when they came to this planet. They're then taken to a prison where we find that this culture uses trinium, obviously, to a high degree. we're introduced to Tornani. He seems to be a very good character. I enjoyed watching his character, and Sam believes that he's using the spirits as a cop-out for killing them. Then we're introduced to sort of these spirits. Daniel and Tilk sort of understand, but Carter, understandably, is very skeptical about this. Then SG-11 is released, or at least what we think is SG-11. Tanani goes back to Earth, and he's not a fan of the way we mine. Totally understandable. The way we do it is very destructive to the environment. This is where we sort of hear General Hammond and the Pentagon basically disrespecting, and this scene actually made me quite angry, personally. You know, what was happening here made me actually feel quite angry, because it was totally wrong, and Hammond was like, yeah, what they don't know won't hurt them. That scene really angered and frustrated me. And I totally get why the spirits, decided, well, I guess take defensive action, because in a way it was. Their acts on SGC were defensive, they weren't offensive. It was Stargate Command and Earth that were, the offensive party here. Do I think they should have done what they did? No, I think that was wrong as well. Two wrongs don't make a right. Here they shoot one of the spirits with a Zat gun. And basically they show Tanani that one of his spirits is an alien. And I did like the wolf. I thought he looked quite lovely. Here Takaya, I think was her name, makes a deal with Daniel to save his life, and then they have a discussion, about what they should do, and they bury the Stargate. Tanani says, you can choose whatever form pleases you, we don't mind, and that's good, showcasing that they really are a very lovely people. And then we get the people, SG personnel returned to us. Okay, so that was my breakdown of Stargate SG-1, Episode 13, Spirits. If I had to give that a score, I would say... I'm going to give it a 7. I think because it was interesting, that's why I'm giving it a 7. If it wouldn't have been interesting, I probably would have given it a 6. It did induce anger in me, which it's always good when a TV show induces emotions, whether that's good or bad. Yeah, but for now, that's all for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.